Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. You see it, crab cake poppers. It's crab cake, but like a bite size, like poppers. I want to say balls, but some people have too much fun listening to me say balls. But I said it anyways. Alright, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna coat them with. I have an idea, but we'll see how it goes. You guys ready? Let's go. Gin. Alright, let's begin. I've got 2 ounces of cream cheese. That's at room temperature. I'm going to have the recipe printed out below. Again, it's not my recipe, so we'll give it a shot. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And for the love of God, real mayonnaise, not, what's that stuff? Miracle Whip? Dream Whip? Some kind of whipping. Okay. I got that, and I've got an egg that I just mixed up with a fork a little bit. And then I'm going to squeeze half of this leg of lemon in there. Whoops. Turn it the other way, booger. Okay, so that, let's mix this up. Let me mix this up, and I'll show you the next step. So we got that mixed up. We are going to put a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. Got it. A dash of Worcestershire. Don't mix that up. Well, that looks good so far. Okay, so 1 pound of lump crab meat. I'm using this one. Is it lump? I don't know, I guess. It doesn't look like lump, but that's okay. Smells delicious. Alright. So this part here, we're going to fold it in so we don't break it up even more than it is. 1/3 of a cup of shredded mozzarella. And a clove garlic that's minced up. And some chives. I've got 2 tablespoons of chives. Let's see, what else is in there? 3/4 cups of panko breadcrumbs. Alright, so just fold this over so the sauce is mixed in with the crab. 3/4 cups of panko breadcrumbs. Okay? So, we're going to mix this up and then I'll show you the next step. Don't over mix it, just fold it over, okay? So, mix it up. What you didn't see is that I put some salt and pepper in there. That's up to your taste. Alright, so I've got an ice cream scoop here. I've got this board. You can use a cookie sheet, and I've got wax paper on there because we got to put this in the freezer. So just so I know all the balls are the same size, I'm using the ice cream scooper and just shape it. It's wet, so that's why we got to freeze it, okay? So I'm going to do this, put them in the freezer for about an hour, and then I'll show you the next step. So we made 18 balls perfectly. So I'm not going to cook all these at the same time, but I will freeze them, and then I will freeze them so they're really solid, and then vacuum seal them. So then I can just pull them out next time and just batter them with the breadcrumb mixture. But I'm going to put this in the freezer for an hour or so, and then I'm going to show you their aioli sauce that they have with this, okay? So let me do that. Here's their aioli. I've got a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise here. It's really simple. I'm going to squeeze the other half of that lemon in there. It's about a tablespoon, okay? Teaspoon of Old Bay. Pretty simple, right? Some pepper. And the rest of these onions. Okay, so you got to reserve some of those green onions for this. And that's it. Mix that up, put that in the fridge, and let it sit while we freeze the crab things, okay? Alright, here we go. It's about an hour later. So, I'm going to use the flat pan by Delonghi. I have a link to that. That's for the 1363 model. Alright, so make sure you got the right model pan. They got the 1163 model and the 1363 model. But the link that I'm putting on is the 1363 model, which is a big one anyways. I've got some olive oil spray. You can use the other pan, just take the paddle out. You don't want these rotating around with all that batter stuff. Okay, the recipe just said regular panko crumbs. I'm going to use something that a good friend of mine, a YouTube subscriber of mine, Bill. I'm not going to say your whole name, Bill, but he sent me lemon pepper progresso panko breadcrumbs. I found it once at Walmart here, and then they stopped selling it. Okay? So he was so nice to find it where he's at and send me a box. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. So lemon pepper will do great in this because there's lemon and pepper in there already. Right? Okay. So I've got a shallow, is it shallow, deep, deep, whatever, you know, one of those. Okay. So take one of the bows here and just roll it around. And some panko. And just lay it in the pan. Alright, so I'm going to finish all this and we'll change the angle to the air fryer. Alright, so real quick, I got 3, 6, 7, 8 in there. It's just Tom and I. I'm just going to try it out. But I'm going to put these back in the freezer. Like I said, I'm going to get them solid frozen and then we're going to vacuum seal them. So the next time I want to do these, I'm going to pull them out and let them sit on the counter for about an hour. Let them get soft a little bit. And then roll it around that breadcrumbs and I can just refry that or fry that in the air fryer. And I've got a quick appetizer. Isn't that awesome? So let me do that. I'll be right back. So we've got oil on the bottom. There's no oil on the top right now because it's just going to flake all that breading off there. So let's start frying this, all right? Bottom on, top one at 4. It's the highest settings on the air fryer. And if you don't have a bottom burner like I do on my air fryer, just like 3 minutes, spray it with the top, spray the top with oil, and then flip it over. Alright, Tom's gonna taste it for you guys. It was 10 minutes total. Hang on, babe. I got a bottom burner, so, you know, cooks on the bottom really well. But if you don't have a bottom burner, flip it over halfway. So at 5 minutes, spray the tops. Well, no, 3 minutes, spray the tops. And then fry it for another 2 minutes and then flip it over for another 5 minutes. That's if you don't have a bottom burner. If you have a bottom burner like the Delonghi, then just spray it at 5 minutes and you're good to go. 10 minutes total. Done. Go ahead, Tom. Try it without the sauce first, babe. I can't even see what you're doing. Show the innards. Well, what do you think?
It's good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
It's got Old Bay in there. Do you taste any of that?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Okay.
You don't really need the sauce, but...
Right.
That's a lot of crab.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the real deal, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah? So,
Sorry.
it's not my recipe, it's somebody's recipe. So what do you think? Scale of 1 to 5. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Oh, okay. Scale of 1 to 5, what do you think? The keeper?
4 3/4.
Shut the frick up with your quarters. Swear to God.
4.75.
That's high.
Yeah, it's good. It's very
Wow.
good. Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
I'm having another one.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. It's a keeper. I'll post the recipe down below. Look what you can make with the air fryer. Come on. All right. Thanks for shopping.